Just snake along all jankly. Stupid cannons, and they're not respecting your privacy ways. Also, the fast-firing ones. They're pretty rude. Like, oh, you want to effectively dodge the cannon? Well, you'll have to sit there and wait and make sure it's not too quick or whatever. You have to carefully observe each cannon to make sure it's not going to fire at an abominable rate. Ow, I got shelled. Fast-firing cannons! Also, this is debatably a castle. They said this was like Mountain Castle, and I guess there's like some constructed terrain here, but it doesn't feel very castle-y. Probably because you can like see the open back range and the open sky above the mountains. What am I trying to say, God? Figure it out. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh. Walnut Factory. Here we go. Why did I do this? I'm an idiot. So how was your day? Well, goodness. My day. I've had a very sluggish day because I had like 2 days in a row I got to bed super late. The first day it was because on Tuesday I stayed up too late updating my Pokemon TCG collection tracking spreadsheet. I won't go into the specifics, but just suffice to say, it was a very large update, and it took a very long time, and ended up going to bed like sometime after 1. But on Wednesday, after my sister and I had put down her kids for the night, we were watching Westworld, and my sister wanted me to stick around for an extra episode because there was a big twist in it. And it was a pretty big twist, I'll give them that. I didn't see it coming like I often can, but because I stayed up for that, and those episodes like an hour long, well, it just resulted in me going to bed really, really late again. So, like, my goodness, I was really tired all day at work, but I like, still kept up with my stuff, just less energetically, I suppose. But it wasn't all bad, because like last night, right before bed, I opened a white flare pack I'd gotten in the mail just that day. And I pulled the rarest card. I got the Black-White Rarity Reshiram X. And it's worth, like, as of the time of me opening it, was worth, like, $420. I was like, whoa. Wow. Completely blown away. So yeah, that's how things have been going for me. Not too shabby. It could only be better if I was actually, like, accomplishing other things I care about. Still been working on my secret project for the upcoming 1,000 sub stream, which we're now much closer to than I'm really comfortable with. There are like 5 subs left as of this recording. Amazing! Wowee! Only 5 subs to go, and then we'll have 1,000. Yeah, the project, at least in its original scope, was not going to be done in time, so I have shifted Dang it, you took away my hammer. I've shifted the focus of how much I need to get done for it. Enough of it will be ready, basically, that I can still go forward with the stream and just finish the rest at my leisure. Thanks, shell-throwing guy. You suck. So now we're screwed. We don't have a power-up at all with which to defend ourselves. So I can bring this. These shells and stuff. Don't have much choice. I foolishly wasted my hammer suit. Phew. It's fine. So whatever. Oh, ow. For some reason I thought I could catch that in midair. I clearly could not. That's not how that works at all. Evading footballs. Get it, Chuck. Ow. I really wanted to get far enough away from the Chuck that he wouldn't chase me back, but that didn't work out. Mushroom. I probably don't need to worry about, like, collecting coins anymore now that I found another life farm, but whatever. I'll do it for the sake of my own integrity. It's really difficult. Another reason why I don't think it's smart to make it so that cannons continue firing even when you're really close to them is that it's really hard to fight the muscle memory of, if I get next to the cannon, I'm safe. Because that's true in, like, the vast majority of Mario games, particularly canon ones, and a lot of the SMBX ones too. And when it's not true, well, it just results in you making mistakes from past conditioning that shouldn't have ever been trifled with in the first place. It's dumb. It's dumb. Bad design decision. Ow! It also prevents scenarios like that, where, like, well, you're getting away from the cannon, and it has a certain amount of time before it can fire at you. Nope, nope, it can fire at you anytime. Dumb and bad. Dumb and bad is what it is. I'm gonna just leave those other coins. Sure, they're convenient, but I want to get a move on here. We're gonna have a rough enough time getting through this without being able to fight these guys. Whoop. Woohoo. Wahoo. Ow. I forgot about that one, I gotta admit. Oh, the football didn't bounce over me that time. This is why I wasn't risking my hammer suit before, man. I changed my mind, I'm going for the coins. I won't go past that guy, though. Just gonna get those ones. Too many things! I just kind of accepted my fate when I landed on that shell and couldn't capitalize on it. I missed my backup power-up. Why did I waste it so? I could just cheat in a new one. Nah. I wonder if I can just stand here. I can. Will it count as a combo, though? No, never. Not that it's difficult to make a life farm there. There's another shell just down the way. You don't even need the hammer bro to throw one. Go. Okay, football. So footballs can only really reverse directions on slopes, I guess, or if they bump into walls, I think is the story there. Epic leap, Chuck. These ones I can respect, not respecting you, because I'm pretty sure that's how they always were in the new Super Mario Wii is where they were introduced, I think. And they also operate in a totally different way than regular cannons. They can only fire one direction, the direction they're facing. Unlike these ones that turn to face you, so to speak. Give me that. Wow, I really thought I could make that jump. Splat. Okay. I don't know why I'm chasing this bullet. Stand. Ah, I didn't hold jump in time. In truth, I wasn't really expecting to bounce off that guy, but here we are. I missed my power-up. This is why I was holding on to one. Not that the leaf would have been much help here, just a melee attack. For all these projectile enemies. This episode really has just been a continuous hell of projectile enemies. They're in, like, every level. Every level. I can hardly think of a level that didn't feature enemies with projectiles. Get out of here. Hey. Ah, oh, come on. I don't need to be hitting or getting hit on the weak ones. Those guys should be easy. You know, maybe I don't want to go down there. Yikes! Oh, of course they put a bonsai there, and of course I couldn't jump over it in time. It seems my luck has returned. I was granted a grace period of luck, just long enough to get through the icy peaks, and now I'm just totally screwed. Yeah. God. That was weird. Why did it throw that direction? So I can make that jump, I just gotta commit harder. Oh, right. Bonsais! Everything, everywhere, all the time. Oh my goodness. I need to get my head in the game, seriously. Stop prattling so much. Ah! I forgot those ones don't go all the way to the ground. Like some of their other ones do. Which is yet another thing. It's just like... having the more enemies and their custom behaviors you have to keep track of, the more difficult it kind of just makes the level in an artificial way. Thanks, guy. Really awesome. I've said before, we'll say again, we'll continue to say until the end of time. Consistency is super important in platformers. That's how the player learns and overcomes challenges. The more arbitrary rules you have, the less learnable the thing is. Or at least the more contingencies you have to account for. What's that? You say it sounds like a skill issue? I suppose it is, dear viewer, but that doesn't make it any less annoying. My one solace is that we're probably close to the end of this game. I don't know if there's a world date. I assume there is. Oh, come on, man! Stupid bullet bills and BS. No, even ducking, I can't keep the shell past that guy. You. Stomp you. Get out of there. Don't get shot. Oh, so those ones don't shoot if you're right in front of them? Well, that's interesting. Ah, that was why I didn't want to go down there. I just saw the shell-throwing hammer brother over there and didn't want to tangle with him, honestly. Sometimes I wonder how much of my trouble in levels is because I don't just rush through them like most people do when playing SMBX. It's easy for me to do in levels that I made myself, because I know them through and through, I know what to expect. And I think that's a trap that a lot of developers fall into. They like, because they know their own work so well, they're just like, well, this is easy. And other players, once the players know what to expect, they'll know it too. But it's like, no, not really. Like, maybe to a degree that's true. Ugh. Oh, I fell for it again. I just wanted to get away from the chuck, dang it. I did not remember that trap existed until it was literally in my face. Ah! I didn't even need to jump. Jeez. I'm just like, I can't help myself getting lost in my thoughts right now. Because, like, another thing that would cause a regular player of a level, as opposed to the developer, to maybe take things a little slower, is they don't know what to expect, not just in the level itself, but in the beyond the level. They don't know if... Oh, this freaking guy, I really need to kill him. They don't know what's going to be coming down the line, so, like, sometimes it behooves them to take things more slowly and carefully, instead of just being reckless and rushing about. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to fire as soon as I got down there to collect the coins. I'm doing such a bad job.